Hi guys, it's Zatorsky here, and on this channel I do filmmaking tips as well as gear reviews just like this one and video call tricks apparently. But in today's video I've got a special USB microphone that was sent to me by the Fifine company. I don't have to say anything good about the mic, but we'll compare it to the Videomic Pro Plus and the Podmic from Rode. Don't worry Rode, I'm not cheating on you. So let's dive into it and let's roll the intro. The overall unboxing experience is really quite satisfying. The box seems very rigid, it is filled with foam, and I will definitely reuse it for storing my cables. The microphone comes attached to this USB stand, which is really good and made out of metal. In the box you will also find some instructions, USB cable, a mounting adapter so you can attach it to any stands or tripods. I mean, the unboxing experience is better than most of the mics that I bought, but the most important thing is of course sound quality. So on this channel I've previously reviewed a lot of microphones, whether it's Rode Podmic or Videomic Pro Plus or even the Rode anti-USB microphone that I use to record my video about Polish ops, which you can check out right here if you haven't seen it already. I will compare this microphone to all of those microphones later in the video, but let's jump into its features now. The Fifine K678. But it's not about how long the name is, it's all about sound quality. The mic is a USB microphone, and that means it's just easy as plug and play. We checked it and it works both on PC or Mac. When it comes to USB microphones, there is usually not much to say, but I'm really pleased to see that on this microphone they've included 3 main control buttons. I mean, just to be clear with you guys, this is a simple button, it just mutes your audio, but a lot of microphones do lack this feature. So let's talk about the controls on the back. So the first control button controls your gain of the microphone, and as we increase it you will hear more of my voice. So now I have to speak really quietly, because if I shouted right now you would hear everything and your ears would blow away. ASMR if you want to do it, but be careful, because if you put the gain to its maximum volume the ears of your audience might explode, and we don't want that. So let's go back. So if you switch the gain button to 100%, it's gonna give you a lot of power. So I'm currently writing on my computer, right? And you can probably hear the keyboard. I personally can't hear it on the headphones here, but I'm suspecting you might be able to hear that. And it has a cardioid polar pattern, or as they advertise it, it's unidirectional. So the second knob actually controls the volume of your headphones. So you can adjust how much of the ambience of your voice you actually want to monitor with zero latency. So since we are here, let's dive into what's underneath the microphone. So the layout on the bottom is really simple. On the left side you have the place where you plug in the USB cable. The middle part is the thread where you basically put your tripods in, and on the right side you have the headphone jack input. For some reason guys, this microphone can rotate 360 degrees. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice feature if you want to pick up the sound from the bottom. Not a lot of microphones can do that guys, and this for me is a really big plus. So you can adjust it however you want, but remember that this is unidirectional microphone or cardioid polar pattern, so this is gonna pick up a voice from the front. So if I shift it like this, you will basically not hear me very well. So currently I'm just moving on my chair, and as you can see, you can hear a lot of sounds coming from the chair, but obviously nobody's gonna move like that when they're recording audio, right? So let's just do a quick hiss sound test, and I'm gonna put the volume up so you will be able to hear all the ambience that I have in the room. So of course guys, you can get rid of this hiss very easily in any of your editing software, and I wouldn't judge this microphone just by having a lot of hiss or just by picking up a lot of noise. So throughout this entire video, you've been hearing my voice coming strictly from the Fifine microphone. But let's switch to other microphones and compare them to this microphone right now. Alright guys, so currently I'm speaking into the Rode Podmic, and as you can see the sound is much different. I wouldn't say it's worse, it's just different. This is a dynamic microphone as I've previously mentioned, and the entire review is right here on my channel, so you can check it out right here. But we need to also talk about the ease of use. This is not definitely easy to use because you need audio interface, gain boosters and all that other stuff. Fifine is a USB microphone, so you just connect it straight to the computer and it's working. With this, you need a lot of fatigue. So you firstly need to learn how to use all this stuff, how to record it on your computer, how to make probably the best settings. And there are a lot of bits and pieces as well. But don't worry, I've got an entire video about how to make your podcasting setup right here as well. There's a lot of self-promotion in this video, but if you want to check it out, this is a good spot to start. So this is how the Podmic sounds like. If you like it, this is the way to go. But let's go to the Videomic Pro Plus right now. The Videomic Pro Plus, which is also produced by Rode, as you can see. So this is a good all-around microphone, and don't get me wrong, it's perfect for vlogging, travel videos, anything that you might think of. But connecting this mic to your computer is not going to give you great results. I mean, this comparison is really interesting because this mic, for example, costs 4 times more than the Fifine and 3 times more than the Podmic. So if you like how this sounds, then definitely go for it. But I wouldn't recommend this mic for video calls because, first of all, it's quite expensive, and second of all, it's not gonna give you such a great quality if you just connect it to your computer. Alright guys, so this is how the audio would sound like if you're recording just from your computer. The microphone in your computer is really bad, we all know it, and although my computer seems quite big, the microphone is quite bad. So this is the audio that you might be hearing in every video call. I mean, for me, it is just tiring and it's just bad. Honestly, if you were to speak to somebody for a long period of time, there's just no excuse not to upgrade your microphone to something better. But let's go back to the Fifine and let's sum up the video. Alright guys, I think there is only one question that needs to be answered, and who is this microphone for? Because currently in this pandemic situation, good audio quality is essential. The microphone surely is gonna last you a couple of years. And unless you're gonna throw the mic around the room, I mean, there's literally nothing to break here. I hope you understand my point here. The quality coming from the computer's laptop. So this is the audio that you might be hearing in every video call. I mean, for me, it is just tiring and it's just bad. And comparing to this microphone from Fifine, that costs around £70, it's literally 100x quality that you get. I would probably consider this a very budget microphone. And I think the biggest reason why I would recommend a USB mic is its ease of use. I mean, the only thing that you really have to do is connect it to your PC and it's working. In my case, I didn't even have to adjust any knobs here because it was working perfectly with the way I speak. So to sum it up guys, I think I was supposed to be completely honest, and I am. There are literally not a lot of things that I can pick up on this microphone because the only thing I could really say anything bad about is that I think it should have a USB-C and it's a micro USB connection. If I remember correctly, GoPro 3 had a connection like that. I mean, but apart from that, there's literally nothing bad to say about this microphone. The other thing could be the stand. It's not really tall as I would like it to be. It could have been a little bit higher, but of course I'm quite tall as well, so for majority of the population this is going to be a good height. If I moved it down here, you would hear me a little bit less clearly. That's why I took those books, so you can hear me a little bit well, so that my mouth is closer to the microphone, around 15 to 20 centimeters. But honestly guys, you don't have to be a geek or a nerd to purchase a microphone like that. It's a good value for your money if you're gonna do podcasts, and especially that the meetings are gonna be a regular thing. Working from home might become actually a new standard of working. If you invest £70 into a microphone, and it would sound completely different, the microphone that you have in your computer, the co-workers and people that you work with not only are gonna be thankful, but they're gonna be finally able to hear your voice clearly and efficiently, and it's finally going to be crispy instead of this muffled computer generated sound. But honestly, I was quite skeptical, especially beginning, because I thought that the company is going to reach out to me to advertise the product, but they're not going to pay, they're just going to send the product. And I was thinking, wow, so it must either be really good or really bad in this situation. I was genuinely surprised that, you know, for £70 in comparison to other alternatives like Rode anti-USB mic, this microphone performs really well. And honestly guys, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, I would consider this option as a starting point in your audio development career. So switching from the microphone that's inside of your computer to the Fifine microphone, I think it's a best quality for your money and best value as well. So the link to the microphone is in the description below. You can check it out, see if you like it, you can order it. But my guess is that they were able to put a lot of more quality components into this microphone because they haven't actually paid anything for advertisement. Rode is constantly giving advertisements on social media. I haven't seen Fifine being advertised anywhere on social media. Honestly guys, I think it's a great microphone, but don't take my word for it, try it for yourself. But the question is, will I switch to this microphone? Probably yes, because it's quite easy to use, but for most of my setups I will try to be using what I already have and what I've spent significant money on. But if this company reached out to me when I was just starting my audio equipment journey, I would just go straight for it, as I did with the anti-USB mic. But the Rode mic was twice as much expensive as this one, and the quality is really comparable. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this review. Smash the like button and the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on all your notifications on this video and then subscriptions, so the videos will be coming all the time. And new videos, new gear, new equipment, all the latest.